Obstacles. We all face them, right? In sports, in business. They just seem constant, designed to stop you.
Yeah, they feel like roadblocks.
Yeah.
But what if the most successful people are doing something different? Not just pushing through, but actually using them.
Exactly. And that's what caught our eye digging into Coach Ed Padalecki's work on the obstacle advantage. It's a really powerful idea.
It really is. He sees obstacles not just as problems, things to get rid of, but as something, well, much more valuable.
So that's what we're doing in this deep dive. Trying to unpack Coach Padalecki's insights. How can we actually turn challenges from things that stop us into, like, fuel for growth?
Well, the core of it, his whole philosophy, is this idea of obstacles as fuel. It's not just gritting your teeth and enduring.
Okay.
He calls it psychological alchemy.
Yeah.
It's this active process, transforming the adversity itself, turning it into strength. It's a shift, right?
Yeah.
From reacting to difficulty to proactively creating something from it.
And he walks the talk, doesn't he? With those obstacle course races, he does.
He does.
I mean, mud, walls, carrying heavy things, burpees if you fail. Why would anyone choose that?
Well, for Coach P, it's very deliberate training. It's about putting yourself intentionally into that physical and mental discomfort.
To what end, though?
To sharpen focus under pressure. To learn to actually embrace those tough moments, not just dread them. The obstacle, it's not just something physical to get over. It's like a practice rep for your mind. You're building mental toughness by choice.
Okay, that makes sense. So it leads to this different way of thinking. Obstacles are actually feedback.
Precisely.
Yeah.
In any high-performance field, good feedback is absolutely crucial. So every challenge, every setback, even what feels like failure.
Right.
It's not a final verdict on you. It's just information. Really valuable information about what happened, maybe why, and what you need to tweak or adjust going forward.
It kind of reminds me of that Joe DeSena concept Coach Padalecki mentions, becoming immune to obstacles.
Ah, yes. But immune doesn't mean the obstacles disappear. That's not realistic.
Right. They'll still come up.
It means developing the mindset, the skills, really, to meet them, mentally,
Right.
emotionally, with grit and clarity, with confidence, instead of panic or just trying to avoid them.
So you build this, Coach P calls it anti-fragile quality.
Exactly, anti-fragile, where you don't just resist pressure or bounce back from it, you actually get stronger because of it. The pressure itself fuels growth.
So this really redefines resilience then. It's not just getting back to baseline after a hit.
Not at all. In performance psychology, real resilience means coming back better, stronger, more capable. Obstacles test your confidence, your focus, your motivation. When you face them with this reframed view, you're actively training those mental skills. You emerge not just recovered, but actually enhanced.
So let's break down that perspective shift. Failure. It's just feedback.
Exactly. And setbacks. They become setups, opportunities for breakthroughs you might not have found otherwise.
And challenges themselves are performance reps for your mental game, like lifting weights for your mind.
That's a great way to put it. It flips the script entirely. Difficulty isn't a stop sign. It's a signal to engage, to learn, to grow. And Coach Padalecki gives us a really simple tool for this.
Right, the mantra. OMMS.
Obstacles make me stronger. OMMS.
Just saying that, how does that help?
Well, Coach P suggests saying it calmly, powerfully, maybe even crack a small smile. It's not just wishful thinking. It acts as a pattern to interrupt.
Okay.
It breaks that old automatic fear or frustration response.
Yeah.
It consciously activates this new, more powerful perspective. It starts to rewire how you react instinctively to difficulty.
So instead of getting bogged down, you tap into that psychological alchemy you mentioned.
Exactly. And Coach Padalecki lays out a challenge based on this, which we want to pass along to you listening.
Okay, let's hear it.
First step, identify just one obstacle. Something you're facing right now, today. Could be small, could be big. A difficult conversation, a project hurdle, anything.
Got it. One obstacle.
Second,
Man.
say the mantra loud. Obstacles make me stronger. Say it like you mean it. Feel the intention.
OMMS.
Okay. Third, ask yourself specifically about this obstacle you identified. How can this make me stronger? Seriously ask. What's the feedback here? What's the potential lesson?
Find the growth potential within the challenge itself.
Yes. And finally, the fourth step. Take one small action forward. Just one step. Based on that lesson or that slightly shifted perspective you just found.
One concrete step. I like that.
It really brings us back full circle to Coach Padalecki's main point, which is so powerful. Obstacles aren't just blocking the path.
Right, he says.
He says they are the path. The path itself is made of the obstacles you overcome.
Wow. So it's not about finding some smooth, easy route around them.
No, it's about understanding and navigating them, learning from them, getting stronger through them. That is the journey. That's how you move forward meaningfully.
So a final thought then. If obstacles truly are the path, what kind of path are you choosing to build with the next challenge that shows up for you?
Thanks for taking this deep dive with us. We hope this gives you some food for thought as you continue on your journey.